Look at the yeah, bit of Ray Stevens the street. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back, cupcakes to Twisted Koi. And you, Yorkie Koi. I see you. New channel. Go over, give him a sub. He's only got a couple of videos, but hey, we gotta start somewhere, haven't we? Well, my hands are fucking freezing already. I'm outside just getting myself ready and up to date and everything else, and waiting for our visitor today, the first YouTuber to visit Twisted Towers in, well, I say first, I mean, Rocket Boy's been here, but as you know, he's part of the fucking fixtures and fittings here at Twisted Towers, so yeah, that don't make much difference. Love you, Dave. So yeah, we've got Neil from Stoke Koi Adventures coming to Twisted Towers today. He should be here in the next hour or so, and he's going to be going home with the Agrogoki Shisui and the Kaneko Shiro Atsuri, and I think he might end up going home with a couple more, but that's up to him. That's not my decision. But what I have done so far this morning is I've been in the pond already with the net, and I've got out, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, yeah, 5 in there at the moment. I've moved over from there, so you've got 3 that came from Pickles. You've got the Deutsche Yamabuki Ogon, the Hiatsuri, the Kinmatsuba, and there is also a lemon Harawaki in there. They will help get the filters up and running, and they're also being moved on. So if they're being moved on, they ain't staying in there. That's the plan, that's what it's there for. So yeah, after today I'll be able to thin the pond out a little bit more, which will be good. I've turned the greenhouse heater off inside the Tosai tank, and I've done that because I've now got this pump here running. See, there was a method in my madness. See, that water pump isn't even 80 watts. So me running the heater has been accommodating me for the use of the electric that's going to be used by this tank while it's running. See, up here for thinking, down there for dancing. And yes, it also did manage to keep the temperature up by a degree or 2 in the Tosai tank itself over the cold snap. And from what the weatherman says, and you know what I feel about the weatherman, I don't fucking believe them. Not until I open the door and I go, what is this shit? And we got fucking white stuff everywhere. Oh, Lee Ramsey, he's my brother. Last year, I did a little short, and literally I came down the stairs, opened the door, and there was white everywhere, and I opened the door, I was like, look at this shit, send it back up. And I didn't get to say up north because the video ended. But my man Lee Ramsey, he ended up doing a remix of it. I know, it was fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Well, also, I've got to say a thank you to my man Martin at Martin's Pond and Garden. He's just recently broken 1,000 subscribers, so big congrats there, Martin, my northern brother. But I chatted with him last night because I had a bit of an idea, and I didn't want to go ahead with it until I'd spoken to Martin, because in some ways it's stealing an idea that he's doing at the moment, and that's his Wall of Fame. So, as you know, I have got a rather large collection of koi mugs, so I'm thinking I'm going to spruce up the wall in here by the actual growing on tank, because once the growing on tank is up and running, I'm going to have to put you down on something for a minute. There we go. Yeah, once the growing on tank is up and running, there's going to be a foot high jump guard going on it, because I'm not putting the triangles around the inside. And the reason for that is I will be covering it at night, irrespective of what time of year it is. And the reason for that is I want to try and keep control of the old condensation. So what I've decided I'm going to do, I've got some links of CLS there, and I'm going to put some bits of CLS up on the wall, and I'm going to turn that wall I'm looking at there, so the back wall in that respect, in the area where the tank is, and we're going to do the Quituba wall of mugs. So yeah, that's what I'm going to potter around with while I'm waiting for Neil to turn up. So yeah, I've got 30 something odd fucking mugs, so yeah, I've got to put them somewhere, so wall of mugs it's going to be. Cheers Martin brother, and I'll catch you lot a bit later. Hey, get the door open Vincent. Well, I've managed to get one up, so there's one, and we'll go across the end there a little bit, and I've got second one's already been done, ready to go up there. But been chatting away with Neil from Stoke Core Adventures. Go over there, give him a subscribe, and say hi and tell him the Twisted One sent you. At the moment, there he is, looking over his competition prize, Agrogoki Shisui and Kaneko Shiro, and he's also having a look at the Kiyotsurui as well. So, Neil, are you happy?
I'm very happy, thank you very much. I can't believe it. I expect to be here as well, to meet you in person.
Oh, wicked, wicked. Like I say, welcome anytime, bruv, you know that. But, yep. There's his Agrogoki Shisui, courtesy of my boys Koi Liverpool. And the Kaneko Shiro, courtesy of me. And that was the massive Christmas giveaway prize. And he's seriously tempted with the Kiyotsurui at the moment as well. I haven't shown him the ones in the IBC tank yet. So yeah, he's very happy with those two fish, and I'm not surprised, because that Agrogoki Shisui is gonna be a pearler as it gets bigger, absolutely. So yeah, we're gonna carry on chatting and looking at fish, and I'll come back to you lot later. Well, that's Neil and his good lady on his way home now, and not only is he going away with the two fish for the competition, but he's also going away with two others as well. But I'll let him show you them on his video when he gets home. So catch you lot later on. What a brilliant day we've had here at Twisted Towers. Not only did we have Neil and his good lady come down, but my man Jose from Barcelona popped in, and he's going to be taking home the heat shower as well. Well, not taking home today, but he will be taking the heat shower very shortly in the next week or so. Oh, I tell you what, I love looking at these at this time of night. I'll zoom you out a bit. There we go, that's better, isn't it? Yep, so we're missing 3 out of there and 1 out of there. I'm just about to cut this up a little bit so I can get a cover over that for tonight. That's why I'm working by the spotlight, because I've got the light to sort out in there. I'm putting one of those spotlights in there, because the LED light that was in there is now upstairs in the loft in my painting area. Damn sight better than them fucking fluorescent tubes. And I have got the old fluorescent tube that I had up there. That's going to come down and go in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap a bit of paint on there. And I've been chatting with my man Martin, and that's Martin from Martin's Pond and Garden, and we've been chatting, and he wants me to name this bit I'm doing here Koi Keeper's Corner, and that's what it's going to be called. So we now have the Koi Keeper's Corner in Long Block. So if you want to be part of the Koi Keeper's Corner, you know what you got to do. It only involves a channel mug. You know it makes sense. You know it makes sense. I mean, I I had to go up the loft and get a couple of boxes for Neil for the fish, and it just so happened that I had to use the boxes that had my mug collection in, and I brought them down, and as I was taking the mugs out, Neil was going, "Is it going to stop? How many you got?" And there must be 30 plus in there. Definitely 30 plus. So, yeah, it's going to be very busy over there in the Koi Keeper's Corner. So, yeah. Martin does his shout outs with the Koi Wall of Flame. Wall of Flame? Wall of Fame. So, yeah, I'm going to do YouTuber's Koi Keeper's Corner. How about that? But we'll get a little sign made up saying the Koi Keeper's Corner, and we'll get that put up. So Martin, no, and that Martin from Devon Koi Pond. Martin, gonna need a new sign, brother. So yeah, I've got to pull my finger out my arse and get a couple of bits done, because time is now getting on, but I'm not going to complain because we had a fucking wicked few hours chatting and gassing and koi nerding, as we put it. So yeah, I'm going to put you down and I shall pick you back up later on maybe. Well, that's cut paint slapped on that one, and I've been around and I've given the polystyrene and the Celotex a bit of a white paint to just to brighten it up in here a bit, and I've also got a first coat of paint over there just to seal the wood up. As you can see, first one's up, and after me dinner I think it will be dry enough for me to be able to start hanging some mugs, methinks. So yeah, chuffed to bits, absolutely. Sorry, Pickle just messaged me. You'll have to wait, Pickle. Get a little bit on that end there. But that'll do for a start. As long as the hooks haven't got any paint on them, we should be fine. So yeah, let me zoom you out a little bit. There we go. So yeah, Koi Keeper's Corner starts here. It'll be over there, and there will be at least 2 or 3 rows in there, like I say, because I will be putting a lid on the growing on tank. These are getting a bit pissy because I won't feed them. Pond itself is sitting at 7.2 degrees, so you lot have got no hope. But Simon, look at that Hodgkin shower now. Mr. McCashy, you're throwing a shadow. But yeah, really, really pleased with how the Sumi's come back on that Hodgkin shower. That is going to be a cracking fish. But they're all coming along nicely. Coming on nicely indeed. I didn't get the jigsaw out to that. I'll get that done tomorrow. But what I did do is I manipulated the corrugate onto the top of the tank. I've got the bowls on one end. I've got my boy's decorating bucket on the other end, just to stop it from blowing away if the wind starts again tonight. Because fuck me, did it blow last night. Woohoo! Yeah. I'll tell you what. One thing I might look into is fucking some kind of wind generator, so I can put a bit of fucking power into there, because the wind and I'll whip round this area, I'm telling you. So yeah, that will be alright until tomorrow, when I can make something up that looks a little bit better, and then I can start thinking about sorting out the top of there as well. Sorry guys, but you ain't having squat. But look at him. Look at that shower. And there's the Easter shower as well. Oh, Big Betty's coming to say hello. Sorry kiddies, but you ain't having nothing. So I'm going to go and get on with a few more bits, and then hopefully in a half hour or so the old paint will be dry on the hooks, and I can start moving some mugs, because I had to empty all my, like I say, I had to empty all my mugs out of the boxes for Neil, and he's like, is it ever going to stop, Vince? Oh, I don't know. Right, so I'm going to put you down for a memento, and I shall get back to you shortly. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm quite shocked. I think it's going to look nice once it's all finished. But yeah, I've got 18 up on the wall. So I'll show you in a second and I'll read them off as I go down the line. But I've still got another 16 to go up on the wall. But 3 of those 16s are, you could call them doubles, but they're specials. So I've got a channel mug for It's What I Do and a special with that one. I've got a budget pond keeping one and a special. And I've got a Marix koi pond and a special. So if we take them ones off, we could say I've got 31 channel mugs. I think that's a bloody good start to Koi Keeper's Corner, don't you reckon? So let's spin you around. I've got this bit's drying, ready for tomorrow, and I'll get that one up. And then I'm going to put a few up at that end along. That's where my doubles and that are going to go. But starting from right to left, we have Bear Creek Koi, Up North Koi, Bestie Koi, Gaz's Koi Pond, Surrey Koi, My Boys Koi Liverpool, Lee Hadfield Koi Soldier, The Gummy Koi Keeper, The Baldian Reefer, my man Samuel from Denmark, Koi Canalan. You got Martin from Koi Water Plants and Rants, Keith Seaber's Pond, Andy Darby Koi, Righty on YouTube, Ken My Koi Obsession from Canada, Glenn My Koi Journey, Gifter's Koi, and A&C Koi. So that's the first 18 up. I have got another mug out there, and it was one that was made for me by Andy and Graham of Derby Koi. And it is a twisted koi mug, but it's not got what I usually put on the back. It's got a little bit of writing there from both Andy and Graham, which is going to be my new mug, I think, because I haven't got a twisted koi one at the moment, purely because Simon from Up North Koi Pond nicked my actual mug. I mean, you know, with friends like that, who needs enemies? Yeah, you know I love you, Simon. So yeah, that's where we're at, and the next row will stop a little bit shorter, and I think I'll be able to get 1-2 rows in comfortably without causing any issues or any obstruction. So yep, the first 18 are up, and then we'll get the last 16 up tomorrow, hopefully. There's 10 on there, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on there, and then, like I say, I'll make a couple to go across there, and that should fill them. Then we should be golden. But yeah, we're plodding along in here slowly. I said it does look a bit better in here now. I've got at least one coat of white over that end, and I've slapped a bit of white over the top of this multicoloured fucking polystyrene and Kingspan. So yeah, guys. We'll have a quick look at these out here. Get the fucking door open. Got to get the plane out on that one. So one last look at the kiddies. And this is the mug I was talking about. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's all I can say. Abso-fucking-lutely. So yep, as you can see, I might chuck a... I've been saying all day, no, it's too cold. It's 7.9, so I suppose they could have a little sprinkle. And that's me just shot the little red thing that stops the fucking... I forgot that was in there. Fuck knows where that's gone now. With the slide valves that I got from Skeggy, you get a little red plastic thing that you can then zip tie to the actual handle, and then once you've got the thing up, you can clip them on there. Well, I forgot that I had one clipped on there, and I've just pushed the fucking valve straight down, and it's either snapped in half or pissed off somewhere. I know, I can't fucking find it. fuck knows where that's gone. So hang on, let me spin you around. Zoom it out. There we go. Yeah, make you a bit happier now, does it? Huh? I think I'm going to name my Hoshkin shower Ewok. Good old Betty, and there's Jim Bob's Kikikoryu. And that came from the same spawning as the Harawaki. But yeah, they seem to be munching into that, but they won't be getting no more than that, that's for fucking sure. Yeah, so 18 mugs worth of cotton cup boxes. So yeah, I'm going to leave them to their munch in peace. I'll get this light turned out because I'm done down here for today. Put a fork in me, I'm done. Off with the spotlight. Make sure everything else is turned off. On that note, guys, I've been Twisted Koi. You lot have been great, and we'll catch you in the week.
That's all, cupcakes.